Bonsoir everybody, c'est Chloé from Kidslingo, Cheltenham, Gloucester and Tewkesbury, and I'm here tonight to read you a bedtime story. So, were you here last time when I read How the Dinosaur Got His Shoes in English and Spanish? No? Yes? Maybe? So tonight I'm going to read you guessed it, How the Dinosaur Got His Shoes in French and English. So, this book is a 1/3 stories book, and it's written by Johnny Prynne and illustrated by Hannah Hutchings. So it's going to start off in English, and we're going to add in some French words as we go along, so keep your ears out for that one. People have always wondered why they find piles of shoes wherever they find dinosaur bones. The truth is that all dinosaurs used to wear shoes. All of them, that is, except Terence Rex. It wasn't that Terence didn't want to wear shoes. Without them, he was always treading on thistles or stubbing his toes on rocks or leaving footprints everywhere so that the other dinosaurs knew it must be him who had stolen the biscuits. It was just that he could never find any shoes that were quite right. But after one particularly sore feet, stubby toes sort of morning, Terence decided that enough was enough, and he set off to find the perfect pair of chaussures. That's shoes in French. It wasn't long before Terence found a dinosaur, twirling around in a pair of pink ballet shoes. "Hello, what's your name?" "Bonjour, je m'appelle Steg," said the other dinosaur. "Could I try on your pink chaussures?" asked Terence. "Oui, of course you can try on my chaussures roses," said Steg. Terence put on the chaussures roses and started to dance with joy. He whirled and twirled and leapt through the air, right onto a prickly thistle. "Ouch!" cried Terence. Les chaussures roses were just too thin. "No, these aren't right. But I can't expect to find the right chaussure after trying just one pair. Thank you, Steg. Goodbye." The next dinosaur Terence met was wearing sparkly white disco chaussures. "Bonjour, comment tu t'appelles?" said Terence. "Je m'appelle Trish," said the dinosaur. "Could I try on your white chaussures?" "Oui, of course," said Trish. Terence popped on the chaussure blanche and looked down at his feet, but the chaussure blanche sparkled and shone and made his eyes hurt. "No, these chaussures aren't quite right either," said Terence. "But I've only tried on 2 pairs. Merci, Trish. Au revoir." Terence walked on until he met a dinosaur as tall as the trees, wearing red, high-heeled chaussures. "Bonjour!" Terence shouted up to her. "Comment tu t'appelles?" "Je m'appelle Bridget," said the tall dinosaur. Terence told Bridget about his search for chaussures, and when he asked her, she kicked off her red chaussure for him to try. He climbed into les chaussures rouges, but they were so tall. He wibbled and wobbled and fell right on his bottom. "No, these shoes aren't right either. But I've only tried on 1, 2, 3 pairs. Merci, Bridget. Au revoir." Terence left the forest and found a pair of dinosaurs in shiny black tap chaussures, bashing their heads together. "Bonjour, je m'appelle Crash," said the first dinosaur. "Et je m'appelle Wallop," said the second. "Could I try on your black chaussures?" asked Terence. Wallop gave Terence his chaussures noires, but when Terence tried them on, all the tipping and tapping gave him a terrible headache. "No, these aren't right. But I've only tried on 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Maybe I'll find the right chaussure at the watering hole." There were lots of dinosaurs at the watering hole and lots of chaussures to try on. La paire de chaussures number 5 were green trainers, but les chaussures vertes were too sporty. La paire de chaussures number 6 were orange football boots, but les chaussures orange were too smelly. Blech. La paire de chaussures numéro 7 were big purple boots, but les chaussures violettes were too heavy. Can't have that, can we? La paire de chaussures numéro 8 were yellow wellies, but les chaussures jaunes were too dinosaur dungy. Don't want dinosaur dung, do we? I've tried on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paires de chaussures, and none of them have been right, said Terence. Just then, a flying dinosaur wearing blue chaussures with wheels on the bottom landed beside him. Bonjour, said the flying dinosaur when she saw Terence. Je m'appelle Penny. Pleased to meet you. Bonjour, said Terence. Could I try on your chaussures bleues? Oui, of course, said Penny. These chaussures bleues are great, said Terence, whizzing around. I wonder where I can get a pair. He wailed, rolling down the hill, crashing into a tree trunk. It's hopeless, Terence cried. I've tried on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paires de chaussures, and not one of them has been right. I'm going to have sore feet and stubbed toes forever. Actually, there is one more paire de chaussures for you to try, said a voice from the bushes. There was a rustling, and Bridget appeared, followed by all the other dinosaurs Terence had met that day. We all had so much fun watching you try on our chaussures that we wanted to say merci, said Steg. So we brought you a present. Penny swooped down next to them, carrying a large box. Terence opened the box. Inside, he found a pair of fancy brown chaussures. They weren't too thin, or too shiny, or too smelly, or too loud, or too dirty, and they were just his size. Merci, said Terence, putting on the chaussures marron. I've tried on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paires de chaussures now, and these ones are perfect. And although he did have a little trouble with the laces from time to time, Terence Rex never had sore feet or stubbed toes ever again, all thanks to his chaussures marron. The end. Well done, everybody. That was such good listening. Did you enjoy that story? Yeah, it's one of my favourite ones, and I'm so glad to have read it in Spanish and French today. So, you all have a lovely nuit. Have a bonne nuit. Okay? And if you'd like to get in contact with some French or Spanish lessons online, or once all this is over and we're able to go back to sort of normal life, you can contact me at Kidslingo, Cheltenham, Gloucester and Tewkesbury. I'm going to put on my contact details on the next screen, or you can go to kidslingo.co.uk if you're from further afield, if you're not from around the Gloucestershire area. There's lots of us all over the UK, and we all love reading stories as much as I do. And you can also find some free resources on there, so do take advantage of that. There's lots of colouring sheets and worksheets, etc. So have a lovely soirée, have a lovely nuit. Au revoir, bonne nuit everybody. Au revoir.